I love the way that clouds just hang around like that. That's one of my favourite things in the whole world. I feel much warmer right now than I did when we came home last night. My God. Oh, look at that though. That's where we stayed last night. It's so pretty, but very cold. I was a bit cold. I had to wear a jumper to bed. They didn't have the heating on, so we couldn't properly... oh God, this is slippery. So we couldn't properly dry all our stuff. Jesus, what line did I take round there? I took the gravelly line. Well done. Oh, these tyres though, I've discovered these tyres in the wet and cold are absolute pants. Like, you know, you get the little things on the road like that, the squiggly bits that go in between cracks. If you go on any of them, it's just slippy, 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 slippy all the time, and that really doesn't give me confidence in the corners, in the wet, in the cold. So I've been like riding like I have no experience, so carefully, like so slowly. Oh man, it's so beautiful around here. I just wish that we were here in nice sunny weather and not horrible, shitty, rainy, cold. Oh well, at least it's not snowing. Could be worse. And then I'd be crying because it'd be even colder than it is now. Yeah, I stopped recording yesterday because I got so cold that I was just miserable. I was about to throw in the towel and say I want to go home, but we were halfway already. So we might as well just carry on going forwards rather than backwards. And Phil looked on the map just now and said that this is actually the coldest place in Europe right now. And we're here, well done. But I'm glad we came here because Switzerland, God, it's so beautiful. There's so many lakes everywhere and tunnels, lots of tunnels. If you like tunnels, come here for the tunnels. And there's some really long tunnels too. I mean, it's a bit different from the Alps. Ow. My gloves are like... I'm wearing my leather gloves. I brought 2 pairs of gloves because my apparently waterproof winter gloves are not that waterproof when they've been all day in the rain. Yeah, so they got soaked and you could literally, oh look at that, and you could literally wring the water out of them by going like that, just water would fall out like everywhere. I don't think it's actually raining at the moment, you know. I don't want to jinx it, but it's not pouring it down. It's maybe just a bit spitty. Yes, I've got my leather gloves on because they're dry, and I would rather have dry hands because I think my hands would be warmer if they were dry than if they would be wet. Oh God, look at this. Look at it, there's a little river. And there's a dog with a funny thing around his head. I think it's more beautiful than the Austrian Alps, I think. I don't know why, it's just something different about it. Maybe it's just a bit less, maybe it's more wild. I think it might have been Ollie that said that it's slightly more wild here. And it looks more beautiful because it's more wild. Like there's less farmland, less trees have been chopped down. Maybe it's the amount of trees, maybe that's it. Maybe it's the amount of trees that makes it beautiful. Oh my good God. Careful. Careful. Cornering on shitty tyres. You know, I hope, I don't think they do, but I have this hope that they do the tyres that I used to have on my Honda for this bike. I don't think they do though. I think my options are limited, but they are the absolute perfect tyre, the tyre that I used to have. Look at how beautiful it is. Ooh, and I love it when you're riding along, and because the clouds are quite low, you can see them moving. Like you get a sense of the 3D-ness of the clouds. You get a sense of where they are in space and time. Look, oh, there's a waterfall. There's a waterfall. Phil, have you seen the waterfall? Have you seen it? Look at that. I don't think you've seen it. Shit. I've never seen something like that before. It looks like something out of a film. Oh, here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. Do 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 do. Comes the rain, and I say fuck off. Yeah, with these tyres, I have had quite a few slippy moments where I've thought, oh shit. And you don't want to come off on your bike when you're on holiday. I know, look at him, now he's realised. When we've gone past the waterfall, now he's realised how beautiful it is. You crazy man, Phil. And there's just little tiny little houses, just beep, just over there, just beep, on the hillside. We saw yesterday, I didn't film it, I don't think, there was a little church that was on a little bit that was sticking out from a mountain. And it was like someone found the perfect spot, like the most beautiful spot in the whole world, and then they placed something there that represents something they believe in. And I admire that, even though I don't like, I'm not a religious person, I still admire that they decided to build a church in this most beautiful spot in the whole world. Wipey? Do you need some wiping? Can you see that? Can you see how beautiful that... There's blue sky, Phil! Blue skies over there. Let's go in that direction. So today we are heading even further west, and apparently west is good today. Apparently west is in the direction of less rain, which I am pleased about. I'm hoping that when we're in France we have no rain. I really wish that I put heated grips on my bike before we left, before we did this trip. I really need them. My hands are cold now. But my body is warm because I'm wearing like 3 t-shirts, 1 jumper, a windproof layer, which is apparently windproof. Didn't feel windproof yesterday when it was wet. The padding that comes in my jacket's in there too, and my trousers. 2 pairs of trousers underneath my bike trousers. Does that count? I'm wearing lots of clothes because yesterday I was cold and I don't want to be cold again. I don't want to be wet again, but it's raining again, so that wish is not going to come true unless we get there. Let's get there, Phil. Go. Let's go. Yeah, I have been looking forward to this trip for ages, and today sort of feels like this is the first day. I'm going to discount yesterday. Yesterday I cried because I spilt my hot chocolate. Today is going to be good. I can feel it. Let's forget about the crying yesterday. Let's just get on with today. Hey, to the waterfall! Phil, look! Phil, look! Look over there! Look, Phil! Look over there! He's not listening. Phil, look! Look over there! Look! Look over here, Phil! Look over there! I got his attention. He saw the waterfall. I feel good now. See, look now, he's like, oh, waterfall. Oh, see him looking? There it is! Look at how beautiful that is! That's amazing. Phil told me once that when they made Star Wars, when they did waterfalls like that in the distance in films, they use salt. They use salt. They just pour salt down and it looks like a waterfall. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I like that idea. On the models, they're just like salt everywhere. Hey, they got a swimming pool. Bastards, I want a swimming pool. Only if it was heated. You know what? I've always wanted to stay in a hotel room that has its own hot tub on a balcony. Like your own private hot tub balcony. Always wanted to stay in one of them hotels. Never been to one. It's like that, you know, with that film Hot Tub Time Machine. Surprisingly good. Because you don't expect much when you see the cover. You're like, what is this? Yeah, we're going to be using a little bit of motorway today because yesterday we got so annoyed with being wet and cold that Phil bought us some motorway passes. I'm sorry if I sound muffled, but I have a muff in front of my mouth. Again, to stop me getting so cold. I don't usually wear one because usually they make me feel claustrophobic, but I think feeling a little bit claustrophobic is probably a bit better than what I felt yesterday. Look, it's not raining anymore, is it? It's like your lens. Hey, there was like a landslide there. Can you see? It's like gravel's just gone. Yeah, so I've decided today's going to be a good day. We'll see. I'm going to count this as day 1. Yesterday was day 0. The day of doom. Today is day 1. Day of sunshine. Yesterday, when it was really, really cold and wet, and we went in one of these tunnels, and it was a really, really long tunnel. And we went in at the top of the tunnel, and because we went in at the top, it was so warm and lovely. It was just like, I just wanted to stay in there for the rest of my life. After you've been cold for so long, and then you get some warmness, you're just like, stay here, don't move. And I've swapped today. I've swapped to my contact lenses rather than my glasses. Because, again, yesterday we did this mountain pass. I wasn't recording at the time because I was angry at the world. And so my glasses were steamed up and they had rain on them on the inside and the outside of my glasses. So this is like 2 panes of glass that have rain on them already. And then my visor, that had rain on it too. And I could not see for shit. I could not see the road. My tyres were all wobbly. So I was going as slow as a cucumber. And then Phil, my knight in shining armour, decided to stop and ask me what was wrong. And I was like, I can't see. I can't see! And at this point, I felt like crying. I didn't cry. I was quite proud of myself because I felt like crying. And he said, well, we'll try and find somewhere where you can put your contact lenses in. Because he's clever like that. He's clever like that, Phil. we got like a few hundred yards down this mountain place, and he just stopped outside these flats, and I was like, why are we stopping here? This is ridiculous. I can't put my contact lenses in without like a sink. I need a sink to wash my hands because I can't touch my eyes with these dirty biker hands that have been touching God knows what, and are all wet and cold, so I can't do anything anyway because I can't move my hands properly when they're cold. Oh, this tunnel's lovely and warm, by the way. It's just beautiful. Yeah, so we stopped outside these flats, and I was a bit angry. I was like, why are we stopped here? And then Phil said, well, maybe we can use a bathroom. We're going to go find a bathroom. And I was like thinking, no, this is not going to work. If this was in England, no one would say yes to me using your bathroom. They'd all be like, no, I'm not even answering the door to you. You could be Jehovah's Witnesses. You could be some mad new Jehovah's Witness sect that just rides motorbikes. I came back out of the flats a little while later. I was just hanging around outside like gloomy. I was just gloomy. You know that Pokemon Gloom? I looked like that, just wet and gloomy. And he came back outside and he said, I found a bathroom. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. Is this sunshine? Oh, look at this. We've just entered a whole new world. Yeah, so I went in this little old lady's flat, changed my glasses to some contact lenses, and could see. I could see. Because then, if we got to like a difficult bit in the road and I really needed to see, I could just lift up my visor and I could see. And I wouldn't get water all over my glasses and still not be able to see. It felt a lot safer. And then I could ride my bike a little bit faster at the speed of a hamster rather than a cucumber. Because cucumbers don't move very fast. I don't know if you've noticed. They put them on the shelves in supermarkets and they just stay there, you see? They don't move very fast at all. But if you put a load of hamsters on a shelf in a supermarket, I think they'd be gone pretty quickly. I think they'd move themselves away. They'd be off, eating the cord and stuff. But yeah, cucumbers, they're rather stupid and they just sit there.